All right, let's get going with the weather. First and foremost, we're cooling off quickly after hitting a high of 72 in Fargo-Moorhead today. It's now 66 degrees. The wind's still gusting to nearly 30 miles per hour. I think it's something we'll just have to contend with this evening as our temperature continues to drop. Grand Forks right now, well, it's mostly cloudy, 59 on the thermometer. Winds gusting over 30 miles per hour. And look at that cold air infiltrate the Northern Valley. Langdon 57, Devils Lake 59, low 60s, Jamestown and Valley City holding on to 70 degrees in Sisseton, and it's warmest to the south and to the east. However, we also have low 60s up north of Highway 2 for Thief River Falls and Roseau. It's warmer out toward the Twin Cities right now, but everyone in the Northern Plains and the Dakotas cooling off thanks to a cold front. We can see the leading edge of it right here, working its way through now the Twin Cities and moving its way into Wisconsin. A few sprinkles can be expected up near Pembina and crossing into Kittson County. As we look in on the Twin Cities, things quieting down there, but Rochester seeing thunder and lightning work its way through this early morning. Clearwater County had a severe thunderstorm, produced 1-inch diameter hail and caused some windy conditions overnight. Not much rain in the FM area. Most of that stayed to the north. Look at this. That's white rain out there we call snow taking place near Yellowstone. That's right, a little bit of that reaching the ground. And wow, south of Omaha in Kansas City, things are quiet, but a few thunderstorms forming out there for if you're watching some football tonight. All right. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. If you're locally watching football, the north winds will continue to be quite gusty to around 25 miles per hour. We'll see clearing a little bit out in our western counties, but I think most of us will stay mostly cloudy. A hit-or-miss sprinkle along the international border in northwest Minnesota. 50s this evening. Overnight, cold. It's going to dip down into the upper 30s in places like Rock Lake and Cando and points west. Could be some frost, even a frost advisory for north central North Dakota. None of our counties for tonight can expect too much in the way of frost. But we will start out our Friday morning in the low to mid 40s out there. And look at this. Set this into motion. Focus on this for your Friday midday. The rain moves out of the central Dakotas and into the James River Valley. That means you may need an umbrella for your lunch hour. Still more clouds and sunshine region-wide, and everybody only in the 50s and 60s. Look at this. In the afternoon, I think many of our northern counties will actually stay in the 50s. I think the model is just a little too warm up there. The best chance of rain will move into southeast North Dakota for those after-school hours. So if you have a football game, if you're in Devils Lake, the chance of rain very small. It's better down here in southeast North Dakota and Lakes Country as we go through the evening. So bring the umbrella to the football game tomorrow night and be prepared for some chill in the air because we'll be in those 60s for peak temperatures in the north. And it does look like we cool quickly down into the 50s and even upper 40s by the time we get to 10 o'clock. Not as much wind tomorrow. So we'll take every grain of good news we can weather-wise. It's going to be a chilly one, though, as you're heading the kids out to bus. 46 degrees. Wind only around 10 miles per hour and 55 for your lunch hour. That's cooler than average. And again, more clouds and sun in the Fargo sky. 64 degrees by 5 o'clock in the evening. It looks like the coolest weather will be down to the south along Interstate 94 and points south. 50s for afternoon temperatures is all we're going to muster thanks to the clouds and shower chances there. I think also 50s, upper 50s will be the rule in northwest Minnesota and the far northern valley. Look at this morning's roll cloud, an offshoot from the thunderstorms that moved through the northwest portions of Minnesota. This roll cloud was rolling into Clearbrook, and I got to thank Elsie Johnson for sharing that photo with us. That's a dandy cloud. Saturday, it gets better. In our neck of the woods, Saturday morning will be the best chance of frost. I think along and north of Highway 2, you betcha, there'll be hit and miss frost here and there. Just cover the tomatoes and keep it tuned to Valley News Live for the latest on that potential. 77 on Sunday as we warm things up just a little bit. Then we're back to the heat. So it isn't all cold and fall-like weather. Monday, 82 degrees and another chance of rain moving through Tuesday and Wednesday especially. Mike?
Glad to hear it. Thank you. Later in sports, how the Bison offense is looking at the North Dakota defense. Carson Wentz weighs in. Up next, why there's so much high-tech gadgets and gizmo outside the Fargo Dome.